Hello, this is Egypt's solar child, and today I'm gonna be taking care of the Virgos. What does June have in store for you? Let's find out. I'm gonna be using my Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck combined with the Queen of the Moon Oracle and the Numerology Guidance cards. So let's get started. Alright, so Spirit, can you tell me what lies ahead for Virgo? What lies ahead for Virgo Spirit this month? What's going on with Virgos? Ooh, the moon in reverse. So it seems like things are gonna be unfolding, things are gonna be revealing themselves. The moon is usually about heightened intuition, giving you illusionary vibes. Nothing is as it seems. And when it's in reverse, it usually indicates that things are gonna be revealing themselves very soon to you. That you're not gonna be in a state of delusion anymore. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you have in store? The Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, excuse me, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. To clarify the four main tarot cards, I'm gonna be using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. The Moon in reverse gives me this very strong feeling about you, Virgos, that you have been escaping from life for a while. You have been illusioning yourself into going about the world and going about your life in a very escapist kind of way. You don't want to face reality head on. You're constantly escaping and you don't want to look at life, the responsibilities you've got. You are at the state of not wanting to face reality head on. In reverse, though, it shows that this month you won't really have an option anymore. You won't really have an option anymore in escaping from reality. Things are gonna unfold, things are gonna uncover. The illusions, the delusions that you might be having right now about life are gonna fall apart. Everything is gonna reveal itself, right? With this Death card in reverse, it shows that there's no more escaping that you can do. The Death card is about death and rebirth, about transformation, about change, right? In reverse, it gives you the message that the change that you've been avoiding for so long, this change is coming. And there's nothing in the world that's gonna be stopping it from happening to you. There is a very big change, there is a very big transformation ahead of you, and it has been due for a while. It needed to happen sooner than later, and you've been avoiding it. There's an issue that you've been avoiding, and now it's knocking on your door, and it's coming. So let's see the rest of the cards. What is this issue that you've been avoiding, that you didn't want to deal with? The Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun in reverse. The pages are usually about new starts, right? About new beginnings. The Pentacles page is really about material possessions and the material world. This new journey that you wanted to be starting was supposed to be about your security, your stability, your home, your finances. It might have been a project that you've been wanting to work on for a while and to make it manifest into the reality that you're living in. But it might also be something else. It might be something like the security that you're feeling, about the stability of how things are unfolding in your life. This is about false starts. It seems like you've been avoiding how to sort your life out. And this inability to start, to put your life in order, is robbing you of your happiness with the Sun card here. It's robbing you of your opportunity to shine, truly. This Sun card, it gives me strong 5th house energy, Leo vibes, right? This girl looks confident and comfortable in the spotlight. She is the light. She is the spotlight. She is the entertainer, the performer, the person that shines and everybody is drawn towards, right? This is you, Virgo. This is you. But you can't be this person anymore, because your responsibilities, your material world is knocking on your door and telling you, hello, wake up. Nothing is working out the way it should be working. So this is taking from your ability to shine, to entertain the world, to flourish, to be happy. The 7 of Wands. You've been fighting for a while. You've been standing up and pushing and resisting and persisting, being resilient. But what for? You've had enough. This has gone on way too much, and all you're doing, all it feels like is that your life has become a constant battlefield, where you're standing on your own and having to battle everyone around you to just get by. The Just Breathe card. This is the 4 of Swords, it's in reverse. The 4 of Swords is usually about someone who is needing a timeout, needing to rest, needing to take a break. In reverse, it shows you someone who hasn't had a break in a while, whose break has been long overdue. He has been needing to take this vacation time in so long now. But something is keeping you from taking this break. You're feeling in a constant cycle of survival instinct. That if you stop pushing it for just a second, if you just took some rest, that things are gonna fall apart. The Ace of Wands in reverse with the Temperance card. Balance. The Ace of Wands talks about, any kind of ace talks about new beginnings. In reverse, it usually indicates a false start, just like with this Page of Pentacles over here. This Ace of Wands mostly talks about inspiration, about a new spark that you're feeling. Something that has inspired you, that you want to manifest into this reality with this Wands here. Under this card lay the Temperance card, the Balance card. So it feels like it might have been, because I associate this card with the twin flame relationship, because as you can see there's 2 people here and they need each other to stay in balance. They are literally fused together as one soul. And this is what twin flame relationships are all about, right? So it seems like there's been a false start. But if this does not relate to you, if you don't relate to being in a twin flame relationship, this might also just be that the person that you're involved with, your love interest, the person that you find is your equal, you feel like you've had a false start with them and you want to be given a second chance. You want to make things right, or try to mend things between the 2 of you, try to correct things. But it's hard. It's hard. When something takes off the wrong way, it's usually very hard to make it right again, right? So I want to draw some oracle cards now. Give me a second. Alright, so what else, Spirit? What else do you have? What kind of messages do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What other messages do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? The Path. Waxing Crescent. One more card, please. Discernment. Okay, let me pull some numerology cards before I go into fine detail about the meanings of said cards. 2 more cards. Forgiveness. And manifestation. We've got 2 8s over here. Let's start with this path card, the path. As you can see with this card, we've got this figure here, this person who is in front of a ladder. This ladder leads to a different portal, to a different dimension, right? So it seems like you've got some sort of path in front of you, some sort of opportunity, Virgos. And you have a choice to either walk right through this portal or to remain exactly where you were 3 hours ago and not do anything about your life, not change anything. But it does feel to me that you're being asked, or rather pushed, to go through this portal. So what does that mean realistically speaking in your life? That there's an opportunity that is going to be presenting itself. This is the number 8, the number of manifestation, of money, of opportunities, right? The release card, the death card, came out in reverse for you, symbolizing that you're kind of refusing or resisting said change that needs to be happening soon. The path card is confirming that you need to climb the ladder and to go to this different dimension, to try to make things right in your life. Next, we have the discernment card. Discernment, the girl is confirming here that your mind has been in the clouds for a while. You haven't been on earth. You haven't been thinking about your daily routines, about structure, about practical matters, about responsibilities that you have in your daily life. You've been a bit hazed here and absent, and Spirit wants you to come back. Spirit wants you to pay attention to what's happening right in front of you. Spirit knows it's tempting to escape reality and to head into the clouds with your mind, but you really need to be paying attention in the next couple of weeks, because there's a change that is inevitable that is going to be happening, and you need to be focused so that you can steer the direction that it's going in, so that you have a saying in matters. Then we have those 2 numerology cards, forgiveness and manifestation. With this forgiveness card, shows that there's some forgiveness that needs to be done. You need to forgive yourself for past mistakes, for past errors, for past poor judgments. You need to forgive and let go. Throw it behind you and start focusing on what's really ahead, the manifestation part. What kind of things do you want happening for you? Start writing it down. Start speaking it in positive affirmations. Start daydreaming and visualizing the things that you want around you. I want you to be really paying attention here on your material world, on your physical world, for the entire month. You need to get your life structured back. You need to get your life back in order to create a healthy daily routine where you take care of your health, body, mind, and soul. Escaping and heading into the clouds is not an option for you anymore. Yes, I know you're doing that to cope with the difficult situations that you have right now going on in your life. I know that you're doing that out of discernment, out of feeling like this is your only option to cope with how long you've been fighting this fight, right? I can see that you've been through a lot and had a lot of things not happen for you, although you gave it your all. I can see it might be somewhat tempting to push everything down the drain and not really be anchored in reality. But the advice that Spirit wants to give you is to trust in the process, to release negativities, to release them in the form of forgiveness. Try to forgive other people and to forgive yourself in the process for all the failures that you've gone through that were in and out of your control. For everything that you allowed yourself to happen, although you could have avoided. You've learned now, you've grown. You're a more knowledgeable person than before. And you can use this knowledge to your advantage for the next time that you get into a difficult situation. I just want to advise that you take some rest though. with this Just Breathe card in reverse. You haven't been resting enough lately, and you need to start caring about your health again. This is one of the strongest messages for you. Thank you so much for listening in, and I hope you join me in your next reading. Bye!